So Simon, Whitehaven visit here on Sunday in the next round of the Challenge Cup. What kind of test are you expecting from the Cumbrian outfit when they come down here?
It'll be a tough one. I mean, I've watched both their games now. The game against Newcastle, the pre-season friendly behind closed doors, and also the previous round of the Challenge Cup against Dewsbury, and they look good. You know, they've always been a tough team. They're coached really well, but they've added a little bit of more spark to them. You know, the halfbacks are good players, the runners, Williams and Dixon, and then McNally out the back is, you know, the spine of the team. There's a little bit about them now, and you know, they play a pretty expansive game as well. They like to offload the ball, and they're a good team to watch. So we're expecting a really tough game. I'm sure they'll enjoy playing on our track as well. It's a fast pitch, obviously, the 3G, and some of them players I've just mentioned, you know, you would think, and they probably think they want to thrive on it. So it'll be a tough challenge.
They picked up a great result, you mentioned, with 12 men at the weekend. Are you expecting that to put a lot of confidence in them when they head in?
Yeah, it would do, but it's not a surprising result because they are a resilient and tough team. You know, they are coached like that, and they don't, even when they lose games, they don't go away. They're always in games. So I was watching that game, and when they went down to 12, it was never going to faze them, and they galvanised them, and they stepped up to the mark, and it was a tremendous win. I thought, you know, the ambition and the resilience they shown was excellent. So, you know, they're going to be a hard team to beat this week. We're going to have to play well to beat them.
First game in over 12 months for the lads at the weekend. How have the bodies been in training this week? Was it a bit of a shock to the system for them?
I think it was a shock Sunday afternoon and Sunday night travelling back. I think, you know, the aches and that you get you can only get in games. That, you know, they were sore, and they were sore on Monday when we come in for training, but no signs out Wednesday. We trained really sharp on Wednesday. You know, we got a bit more contact into them, and they look really good. So, you know, it's only a couple of days, that soreness and the giddiness of playing rugby again. Soon, you know, gets rid of that. So we're in good shape, and we're looking good for this game.
Some added incentive this week. Obviously, there's the chance to go through to the next round of the Cup where the Super League teams are in, but there's also the chance to reach the last four of the 1895 Cup. Is that something that you've been talking about? Is that something that's on your mind, or are you just looking at it as another game?
Oh, it's not something we spoke about, and we won't speak about it. But it's clearly not just another game. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that we don't look ahead, and we're in a quarter final of the 1890 Cup, also the Challenge Cup. So we want to win, and we want to progress and be in that semi-final. And it's not something we'll need to speak about as a group, but we're well aware of where we are in this competition and where we want to get to. So in saying that, Whitehaven will think exactly the same. They'll see the semi-finals and the progression there in front of them as well. So we'll have to play well to get there, but you know, we want to be in the next round, and we certainly want to make that semi-final come Sunday night.
And just on a personal note for you, it'll be a bit of a special occasion on Sunday. Obviously, your first home game in charge of the club. How much are you looking forward to that, even though, you know, the supporters won't be here to share that moment with you?
Yeah, it'll be a special day for myself. You know, speaking personally, it's obviously an important day and an important part of my next stage of my career and things like that. It's been a while since I've watched a game or been at a game here as a professional, and you know, it's meant something like it will to me on the weekend. I've clearly been here as a fan and watched games, but this has got a little bit more to it now, and you know, I'm looking forward to that. But I'm sure the rest of the players are as well. Like you say, there's no fans here, and that obviously plays a part, but you still want to play on your own home ground. They've not been here for over a year now, and we want to put a performance on. Even though there's no fans in the stadium, we certainly want to put a performance on for the ones that are watching at home, and do them proud, and we take that responsibility to the game as well, that we're at home and we want to win, and we ourselves expect to win, but we know how hard we're going to have to work to make that happen.